Welcome back, guys. In this new video, I will be showing you how to draw a parabola by using the tangent method. Here we have a span of 100 millimeters and a height of 140 millimeters. The first step here is to draw your base, generate your height for the triangle, and then divide both sides into an equal number of parts. Then match corresponding number. Yeah. So here 1 goes to 1, 2 goes to 2, 3 goes to 3, and 4 goes to 4. Pretty much. Let's get started. So the first step is to draw a rectangle 100 by 100 by 40. 100 by 40. I could draw a line and then offset it. Anyone works. Rectangle. Go to the right layer. Construction. Left click from a rectangle. 100, 100, tab, 140, 140, enter. Rectangle is established here. I then go to line, line, left click here, left click there, space bar, left click here, left click down here. That is all done. I could now trim the excess here. Enter, left click and drag there, then go around. That is now done. Escape. Triangle is now done. My next step is to divide both sides into 4 equal parts. Div, enter. Select object to be divided. Number of segments, enter number of segments. In this case, I want 4, so let me type 4. Or let me use 5. 5, enter. I want on the other side, I use space bar, select object. Number of segments I want again is 5, enter. That is done. My next step is to label these 0, 1, 2, 3 up to 5. So for that, I'll go to my text layer, engage text layer first, then go up to my text drop down, select single. It says specify the start point. I click here as my start point. It is asking me for the text height. I want a text height of 5, 5, enter. It then asks for rotation angle, enter to accept 0. I can now move it around to exactly where I want. Click here, 1, left click here, 2, click here, third point, click here, fourth point, click here, fifth. Here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Click outside and escape. That is done. The next step is to go back to my construction layer. For this, I'm choosing the other color construction layer. My next step is to draw lines from 1 to 1, 1 up to 1, space bar to reactivate, from 2 up to 2, space bar to reactivate from 3 down to 3, space bar to reactivate from 4 down to 4, space bar to reactivate, then 5 to 5 would have been on that line there, which we don't really need right now. Now, my next step is to trace over these points because I'll be using the midpoint between these points as my node. So I engage line, I then left click here, Left click at the intersection here. Wrong place. Let me go to O snap. O S N A P and to ensure intersection is on, intersection is off. So this must be on in this case. Click OK. Perpendicular. I don't want that now. I go back to line. Click here for line. Left click at intersection here. Left click at here. Left click here. Go here. And then that should be it. Alright, now my next step is to go to spline. So before that, I need to activate my outline layer. So I type SPL for spline, enter. Then click as a start. Then click on the midpoint here. Click at the midpoint here. Click at the midpoint here. Click at the midpoint here. And then click here. Then drag it down a little bit. Enter. Then trim. Enter, enter. And that would have been it. So I could bring this in a little bit. And there we go. That is how we draw a parabola using tangent method. Yep. So our next step would be to add our dimension, linear, left click there, left click there. Remember, always add dimension to your drawing. It's of great importance. Your drawing is incomplete without dimension. So there we go, guys. How to draw a parabola by tangent method when giving the span and the height.